Welcome to J&H Tech Tips. Today's video is on the 3-step zigzags, one of the most versatile and useful and great stitches ever. It's actually going to step 3 times to the right, 3 times to the left. It's going to look kind of like a zigzag, only you will see stitches going to the right, stitches going to the left. You can use this for a lot of different things. You can use it for sewing elastic on. It's great for that because it will hold the elastic down and it will allow the fabric and the elastic to stretch easily. That's just an awesome stitch. You can also use it for a lot of other things, for decorative even. So there's a little bit more to the 3-step zigzag. If we take this fabric and we want to finish the edge of this so that it won't unravel on us. So if we use a zigzag to finish the edge of this fabric, what it does is you can see it kind of puckers it up so it doesn't really lay flat. If we simply go to the 3-step zigzag and we do that same seam, you'll see how the 3-step zigzag lays perfectly flat where the zigzag doesn't. So just to finish the edge of the fabric so it can't unravel, that's a good way to do that. And it's far better, far superior than using a regular zigzag to do it. The other thing I was explaining to you about elastic, if we take and use the 3-step zigzag, we're just going to tie it, and then we'll make it a little bit longer. So now then, I'm just going to add some stretch to it. And you see how nice this turns out. And it's not going to come out. No matter which way you try to stretch this thing, it's not going to come out of there. And it's likely never to break the seam either. There we go. The 3-step zigzag. So now we're going to use our multiple zigzag or our 3-step zigzag to show you if you have a slice in your material or a tear in your material. Doesn't matter if it's a couple of different ways or anything. Doesn't even matter if this is plaid. I've actually done this on a plaid shirt and I just matched the colors to the plaid. And every time I would show somebody that repair, I would actually have to hunt for it because I couldn't find it right away. So we're just going to take, for example here, what we need to do is we need to reweave this fabric. So I'm going to start a little bit before the tear. And I'm using a dark color thread so that you can see it. If you use the same color thread, if you match the color, it's actually really hard to see unless you look for it. So we're going to go to our 3-step zigzag. We're going to make it 8 millimeters wide, and we're going to shorten this thing up quite a bit. Because basically what we want to do is we want to essentially reweave this fabric. So we'll start here, and you'll see that your needle is going 3 steps to the right and 3 steps to the left. I'm going to go just a little bit past our seam, or our tear, I should say, not our seam. So we've gone a little bit past our tear. And now then, you can, if I really pull on this, you can actually see that kind of open up. So what we're wanting to do there again is reweave this fabric. So I'm going to step a little, about 1/3 off to the left. I'm going to do another seam. Okay, and so now we have stepped a little bit to the left. So we're catching some of the previous row of stitching, the three-step zigzag, and then some more of the fabric on the other side. So then we go about a third to the, move our fabric a little bit more than a third, or about a third to the left. We're going to do another seam on the other side of the tear. And what you'll notice is that seam does not open up at all. I did this on a tent that we got buried in the snow many years ago, and that tent to date, as far as I know, is still holding together. And that's all I did, and I seam sealed it so it wouldn't leak, of course, because it was on the tent fly. Now, if we want to do the other one, it's you know, with a real weird tear, a corner tear, we're going to do the same thing. Only this time, I'm going to stop with my needle down. And okay, and now then, I'm just going to turn the corner. Okay. Remember, you got to shift it a third one direction. And I'm going all the way through so that I can get this a little bit better. So you see how nice that makes it? Makes a great seam. You don't have to worry about problems with your seams or it coming undone later on you. And the three-step zigzag is just a wonderful stitch for a lot of different things. Like I say, sewing elastic on or mending small rips and tears. It's excellent. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and maybe leave me a comment what you think of this stitch. Thanks again for watching.